It's your boy Warren Peace, and you now tuned in to Take It to the Streets.
Take it to the streets, motherfucker.
Take it to the streets, motherfucker, we getting that money. If not, it's on when we meet. I beat the block up harder than your fucking heartbeat. See your niggas coming and you know it's time to creep. Take it to the streets, motherfucker, we getting that money. If not, it's on when we meet. I beat the block up harder than your fucking heartbeat. See your niggas coming and you know it's time to creep. Y'all don't want no situation. Y'all don't want no situation.
Ladies back entertainment, we got 4B in this motherfucker.
Back entertainment, DawgLife, representing.
4B Beats up in this bitch. Yeah, who can we fuck with? It's the Mac Show. It's the motherfucking Mac Show. The pimp of all pimps. You thought motherfucking Cat Williams was a pimp? Well, he wasn't. This is the pimp right here. This is the pimp. This is how a pimp get his hair done. He said his wrist is strong, so he's twisting them long. Pimp, pimp. I didn't think he was gonna respond to him, but he did. Got motherfucking J-Rock in this motherfucker. Hell yeah. A J-Rock in this bitch. Got Lady Lee up in here. We got Suave trying to escape. Suave trying to escape. Yeah. Gonna pull up in there. What are they talking about? Got Nutt big. Engineer.
To the game, I get a little bit more weight around. Swear to God, never change. I always been 1,000, put my family over everything.
Okay, how do you vibe, Suave?
I don't know what's up. Who about to jump on this verse? I'm about to jump on this verse.
Verse, we talk.
Verse on this.
What you talking about?
Why don't you put Addy on the verse?
That would be hard.
Yeah.
Life it would. I want to put Pac-Man on Margielas. That makes me more jealous. I switch up the fashion. Now your little bitchy be spazzing. That's probably gonna be the only song.
Hey, how many beat makers we got in here? We got 2 beat makers. Look, this is what we're gonna talk about.
I don't make beats.
Welcome to Take It to the Streets. Okay, hey, this is what we're gonna talk about. All right, we got 2 beat makers in this motherfucker. One over here. You make beats, right, Nutt?
Yeah, I make beats.
Okay. 4B, you make beats too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now us, we're the artists. So let's figure this out. What makes y'all make beats? Like, how do y'all start making y'all beats?
For real, all the beats I done made, well, majority of the beats I done made been at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like for real, that's the only time I can make beats. Like I don't know what it is. Like bro, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when you can't sleep, you got a blunt or something. That's the only thing that like relax me. That's the only time I can make a beat.
So it's like bleeding off excess energy?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Cause I ain't gonna say I'm a, like, I make beats, but I'm not. That's not my passion. So like when I make them, I don't want to just make them for no reason. Like you know what I mean? Like a beat maker might make beats for no reason just so he can keep trying to perfect his craft or whatever. If I make mine, I want to make sure I'm like focusing on it. You know what I'm saying? So like if it's during the day, I'm not really gonna be focusing on the beat. I'll focus on mixing something though.
4B, what about you?
What you want to know about?
Like, what makes you make a beat? How do you pick the sounds? How do you get the feeling for your beats?
I listen to old records, old songs, or I'll even listen to it. I'll be listening to the radio and hear a commercial and hear this one little sound and I want to flip that motherfucker. And normally I'll start off with a melody. Even just sitting at work, I have just a melody in my head. But 9 out of 10 here lately, I've been starting off with the drum patterns first, then go with the melody. I used to do it completely backwards.
See, it be literally just be random as fuck for me. Yeah. Sometimes it'll be the bass line only. Sometimes it'll be like the melody, and then sometimes it'll just be drums. But I started with drums first. Now I can't make a beat if I do drums first. Like it, I can, but sometimes it just don't feel right because it'd be like now I'm like now I gotta make my melody match my drums versus my drums bouncing to my melody. Like that shit be weird as fuck. I feel you.
9 out of 10 of like the hardest beats I come out with though is I don't know, man. Like I can't say there's no rule of thumb really because. I 90% of the time I get the melody first and then I pop up some drums, but then sometimes I'm going through just sound packs, dude, and I got my own sound pack, same type of, I got like 4 or 5 different snares that I use, a couple different claps, but I'll just randomly play them and it already hit me, man. It's hard to explain. It really is. It's called doing the 4B method.
Doing the 4B? Okay, I'm going to ask this. Go ahead, Nutt. Okay. Okay, look, as an artist, what do y'all like in beats?
Shit, I don't know. Like for me, it's the 808s. Like the 808s is, I don't know, do something to me. Cause like my hooks be like them little chants and shit. So by the time you like, I don't know, my hook is real basic. So I want my 808s to be complicated, be something hard. I like music that's gonna make niggas jump. So I don't know, either that or like. When I'm on my auto-tune tip, I really fuck with like melodies. Like the melody will draw me to a beat real fast. It just depends on what I'm trying to do.
I don't look for nothing in the beat as an artist.
My shit's so versatile.
I don't like to box myself.
My shit's so versatile.
I refuse to look for. I'd rather the beat find me. When niggas be on there like, yo, look up this type beat, I'll be like,
alright.
That's why you gonna be stuck in this type beat box, you dumbass.
Dude, I'll be sitting there making.
I'm cool, bro. Like I'm not looking to know this type, but real shit, bro. I will get on YouTube and just type in, like if I'm just trying to structure something, like if it ain't like my own beat or something like that, like if I'm just trying to catch a vibe, I'll just type in instrumentals. But I'm not trying to pick an instrumental. That's why motherfuckers getting stuck in that, bro. They whole CD sound like. Niggas be wondering why they sound like somebody. Yeah. You sound like them because you're looking up their beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask y'all this. Okay, all right.
For me, it's like sometimes I'll look up like, oh yeah, well I got this vibe, so I'm gonna look up this 21 Savage type beat.
No, I feel
or I got this vibe, so I'm gonna look up this Future type beat or this Lil Uzi type beat. But for the most part, when I'm on YouTube looking up for beats, I search producers. I mean, Bricks on the Beat made the Stick beat.
Yeah, see, that's what I'll do. I'll do producers.
Mason Taylor made the Margielas beat. So that's another producer I went back to, I think, no, the new one is Drum Dummy. I mean, certain producers I just fuck with. L Beats is another one. I just fuck with heavy, so I'm on their YouTube constantly.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, because y'all just brought it up. Artists sounding like other artists. What do y'all think about that?
It's a plus side and a downside. You know what I mean? It's a plus side because if you think about it, everybody sound like somebody. Everything been done before. Mm-hmm. But in the same breath, it's like, you know what I mean? You biting another person's style completely is fucked up. Like I get remixing some shit. That's like Kanye with his samples. He took something that he liked and he remade it and made it in his own light from his own eye. I get remixing some shit, rebuilding some shit. But when you jack like the whole 22 Savage thing irritate me. Like I get it because it's a parody. But it irritates me because it's like he being that man too much. He too hard on being that man. Or like, shit, who's another one? It's like hella them bitches. I was just watching a YouTube
video.
There's
a bunch of artists, man, that jock off other motherfuckers. This is my thing, man. It all depends on if you want to make your own stamp or not. I don't know, man.
J-Rock, I heard you about
No, he said everybody sound like everybody. I don't agree with that.
Everybody sound like somebody because everybody got an influence.
Well,
you said everybody sound like.
Well, hold on. What's your thought on that, J-Rock?
I mean, my thing is this. I think a motherfucker should find his own lane. You know what I'm saying? However it is. I mean,
Word. True that.
Everybody nowadays out here sounding like a lot of people like it's sounding like Grizzy and them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like to me. Doobie and Grizzy and them. It always ends up sounding like that. But and so that's what I wanted
See,
to
I
say.
can't even agree with that. I can't.
I
agree
see
with-
a lot of people.
I can't. No, I was gonna say I can't agree with that for the simple fact is they young and yeah, they was popping.
You think that's the new
They
movement?
was young. They popping out here. Y'all know them and shit like that. But nah, my nigga, like I know niggas that was sounding like them way before them. Like you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
just started doing that shit. But since they got a following, then they be like, you sound like no, my nigga. Like I've been doing this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? So I feel you. I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, I'll be like.
I'm not saying.
I feel like everybody's main problem is they're worried about viralness. When you're worried about being viral, you start to follow a trend, so you become out of your element, your box. So I'm not since 2013,
Is that what you would say?
14.
What mainstream is basically?
Yeah, I refuse to.
So hold on. Is the internet the new mainstream?
I done thought about it a couple. I done wanted to a couple times. Like, oh, I'm gonna do
Of
this
course
just
the
so I go
internet is the
viral.
mainstream. You
Niggas
gotta
will
think
do
about
all
it.
type of shit to try to become viral
Right.
instead of just being them. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like,
I get you.
like you don't know. Like, all right. Like for example. I don't know, man. I don't even want to break that.
Do you
down.
think that's what separates mainstream from the underground music?
mainstream people don't have to make themselves accessible?
Whoa. Good fucking point.
If
I'm
I-
so
listen,
glad you said
listen,
that.
You know me.
I swear
you
I'm
know my
glad you
resume.
said that. I swear.
I have a Pandora, MTV.com. I'm on all that money.
But
But you don't know me. You don't have to though, because I have a fan base regardless of what happens here.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about being viral, bro. Viral lasts for viral, whatever it lasts for. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've been had all that, so it's about structurization. Like, I peeped that a minute because I used to try to chase what everybody else was doing. So like when people was doing the ciphers, I'm gonna do the ciphers. When people was dropping videos, what I do, like I did a video every single week for 4 months straight.
I think we both did that shit. Like,
Every single week for 4 months straight. I recorded on a Monday and dropped on a Sunday for 4 months straight. Called them Grinding Progress Sundays. The only other person in the state doing that was Lantana. No, you didn't do that, bro. You didn't do that till after the video. You wasn't. You didn't have a schedule.
I drop
With a
videos every
promo
Monday.
for the video, dropping every two. How long you do it?
to the tape drop. I don't remember how long.
4 weeks.
Was it?
You did 4 videos.
So that shit count.
I did it for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? I did 14 videos.
Fuck that. I got high and had college work.
I did extra videos. You know what I'm saying? I did extra videos.
And I shot my own
But no, that has nothing to do with me. Though. But basically, what I'm saying is like that didn't put me nowhere extra. It helped. You know what I'm saying? It helped me get known. It helped me, like, but that didn't really. It's people look for the wrong type of solidity. I think once you find like your comfortability of what you want to do and how you do it, it don't really matter how you're getting viewed or who you're getting viewed. You gotta look at people like Tech Nine, bro.
Right.
He's the
Hey,
most underground, mainstream, famous person in the world. Bro.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
it's all about choosing what type of route you really want to go at the end of the day. Do you want to go all the way there to where you're always in the spotlight and on camera, or do you want to be that person that still could probably get them type of revenue or still have that type of fan base?
like Dr. Dre.
Like Dre, I give you another example. I still respect the fact that people like Twister, Lil White, Mystical, or somebody can go do a show and people will show up.
Yeah.
I respect that fact because like I'm not listening to your shit. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Like I'm not listening to your shit, but I respect the fact that you can still do that though. Like that means you have a loyal fan base and you did not have to stay mainstream for 10 years straight to do it. Because people
No, but at the same time, they did stay 10 years or longer.
That's not mainstream though. That's not
At that
mainstream.
time, when they was popping.
When White Pop, Twister popped for about 5 years.
I don't remember.
Lil White
Bro,
never been
Adrenaline Rush was
mainstream.
underground. You can't give him
Never been
Adrenaline.
mainstream.
Niggas went back and got Adrenaline Rush, bro.
Right,
Can't give
right.
him that. You know what I'm saying? He dropped Adrenaline Rush twice. It was the same CD twice.
I just feel like if you
And he
put in that
changed
type
up the
of work
songs and
to get
re-engineered
there,
the songs,
You put in
like-
that type of work to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's work.
Then after that,
That's what.
You can fall back.
But you gotta
You know what I'm
remember,
saying? But you gotta put
you
it
gotta
right
remember, like
there.
people eventually you got to get beat. That's our problem here, bro. Eventually you gotta get behind somebody, bro. That's just what it is. We wouldn't hear about half of the artists in Chicago if it went for Kanye West, whether they drill or not.
Right.
Period. Period. Common was making dumb noise and still had to sign to Kanye. Come on, bro. Think about the math in that. Twister, Do or Die. I can keep going, bro. Like you do not move through the Chicago.
January 6th.
You do not-
Twisted was before
You said what?
Kanye. Twisted was before Kanye.
Underground. And Kanye was making his beats.
Bro, before that though, when they had
That was-
Adrenaline Rush and shit.
That was underground. That was like 98, 97, but it was underground.
Earlier.
It was Kanye was making all the beats then. He was a Rockefeller plug. Twist when Adrenaline Rush dropped, when Adrenaline Rush dropped is when Pope Pimpin' dropped for Do or Die, and they was doing more numbers than Twister, so they put Twister
On that shit, yeah.
and Twister got his buzz off of them. So you gotta think about that shit. Like, bro, Chicago had, it goes down the line. LA's the same way. LA, if you don't Crucial Conflict. I was gonna say Crucial Conflict. It was somebody that I'm missing right now that I was.
I don't know shit they talking about.
What's your boy from Detroit? No ID. No, if it wasn't for a No ID, it probably wouldn't be a real Chicago movement. If it wasn't for Chicago, that's literally how it trickled down. It started with Detroit and trickled down, and a lot of people don't even know is No ID's original. Like the people he was working with, the Royce, the people that's still underground main. You even think about Royce, bro? He's still underground mainstream.
Yeah.
Even after the Slaughterhouse, he's still underground. We know him because he's a rhyme spitter. If you go to the average person and be like, yo, you heard that Royce? Royce who?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it on
really
MTV. I ain't heard it on.
That's a truth.
You gotta be a
That's real talk.
Where's
Detroit,
that club?
Detroit passed a lot of shit down. Like a lot of people don't know. Like as much as a lot of people may want to hate him, between Eminem and Kid Rock, they're like, as far as Midwest music goes, bro, that was like the reason why a lot of shit got through the gate. As far as like,
You said Eminem?
bro, and as far as people respecting
More
actual
underground than that was
spitters
the Juggalo
versus
scene,
the.
man.
Okay. I want to ask you a
That's when
question.
our time started. That's when our time really started. Nelly, Eminem, but a lot of people don't remember is Kid literally was one of the.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this.
breakout artists
I'm gonna ask you
as far
this.
as rap go from like Michigan.
When you rapping, how much does it matter what you say? Especially when you rapping fast. Do you listen to what the rapper's saying, or do you just listen to the fact of rapping fast?
I listen to everything.
I do too.
But like my thing is like.
Like if the style is hot, doesn't
why'd
matter
you
what
ask me
they
that
say.
question? Because I'm gonna say something a lot of people ain't gonna like, right? So why'd you ask me that question?
Because a lot of people, if somebody's just spitting fast, they like, oh man, that's hot, that's hot.
M is one of the greatest artists to ever live, and at the same
Yes,
time,
he
I
was.
can't fucking stand him.
Why?
Half of the shit he spits, I'll be like, bro, why? Who? What sense does it make?
I
Why
think
did
you gotta
make that
understand
rhyme?
him, though.
Listen, but no. I listened to an interview one day, and this is what helped me confirm it too. I listened to an interview one day that he was doing. And he was like, I got to a point where I had felt like I had rhymed everything I wanted to rhyme. So I got to the point where I didn't care if it made sense, as long as it rhymed. I wanted to try to rhyme my rhymes inside of rhymes. So when I said shit like I'm rolling down the strip looking for a hooker to smack in the mouth with a roll of quarters, who the fuck
That's
is
hot.
Because it sounds cool.
It means
Who the
you-
fuck does it
yeah.
really- Nobody's doing that.
But it means you don't give a
You know what
fuck.
I'm saying? Like, my bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if it's something, I give it a look. It's the fillers. He became a filler rapper to me.
Do you remember the line?
When he got to the point where he started
Walking?
filling in stuff, it's like, bro, you'll have the dopest song and then you'll fill it in with
I don't
something
mean to
bullshit
cut off,
like,
but
come
what's
on,
that
bro.
line he said? He's like, you might see me walking, you might see me jogging, you might,
Might see me walking a dead white well with
that's
his
hard.
head cut
Bro, that's
off.
hard.
Hey, he said with his
That's
head cut off,
hard.
yelled at him
It's
because he
hard.
won't
I
stop
dig it. I
barking.
dig it.
Right.
But
That
that's
is
what I'm saying.
hard. Man, M is one of the hardest.
That was his twisted. But that song.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you
That song
this.
made sense for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm just Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was talking about being fucked up on shit.
Yeah.
So that's why you might see me walking the jog. When he just talking just to be rapping, it'd be like, oh, what?
I'm gonna ask you
When
this.
you're the greatest, you know what I'm saying? When you're one of the greatest, and just be like, don't take no risks to me.
How would
Jay
Emma
learned
fared
that
in the
shit early.
90s?
Jay-Z learned that shit super early.
How would Emma fared in the 90s?
Who?
But then what year did his tape come out? Yeah.
99.
Yeah, he was already surviving. No, his original tape was 96. His
Yeah.
original tape was 96.
His shit came out when we was, yeah.
It wasn't, you can't consider that a complete flop.
What was his first, what? I'm Slim Shady, his Slim Shady EP?
It was Infinite. And you can't consider it a flop because he did it with no
Oh, so
distribution.
we're talking about
And he got a sit down.
Come out 99.
He got Dr. Dre to listen to that tape and got a sit down. So you can't call that a flop. He did it with no distribution.
Come out 99.
That's not a flop.
Yeah, that's a.
You dig what I'm saying? That's not a flop.
Motherfucking
Even
shrunken.
you sell 20,000 copies and you get somebody to listen to your shit. When you sell 20,000 copies on one CD, right. So what I'm saying is that's not a flop. In the
I never knew
90s, like come
Yeah.
on, bro.
I never knew that.
Hey, how you feel?
I heard he was on Def Jam and got dropped because of the
No,
album.
he was never signed over
You gotta think, nigga, I'm young. I just be hearing stories.
How you feel about M? How you feel about M standing up to Trump? Or is that something for another episode?
I think.
I did keeping it 100.
I'm glad he did it. It's dope. Big up to you. I wasn't a fan.
Okay. Oh,
I felt like it was a relevancy scheme.
you think he just did it to get a fan base?
It was a relevancy.
No, that's what M
He
did.
got a fan base, but he just M is one of them rappers that just I don't think
Every
he's
year in
not
the
going to
cycle.
not want to be rap. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's all bullshit. I honestly believe he meant what he said. Like he fuck with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I honestly believe he meant it, but it was like,
This the thing about M.
bro, you waited all year to do it now on the BET Awards. You ain't spoke out at no camp. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
show up at the awards to rap.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
right.
He
That was
make
a
sure his
publicity
ciphers
stunt.
mean
You
something.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was a
you're right.
publicity stunt.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
Everybody was, he's standing up for us. I was
Yeah.
like, he's trying to get relevant
He
because his
always-
album drops next week. Stupid.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
do that shit.
He saw
He do
dog
that
shit
shit
on
right
that
himself.
shit.
His album
that's
dropped
what
that
they
week,
said.
though. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit
Smart. Smart, bro. That was smart. Your
Yeah.
album dropped this week.
Hey,
That's
but-
what I said. I
but-
can't
hey.
knock people for smart.
But do you think-
I'll never be a hater. That's what I said. Like,
Let's take it back to what you just said though. People will do anything to make it go viral.
that was a viral scheme. Like, that's why I said, like, I'll never be a hater. I love N to Death. I think he's one of the most talented people ever. But it's like some of the shit you do would be like, bro, wow.
What y'all think
the
about
same,
the
the same
man-
way? I'll say the same shit.
Oh, the chain, the thing with the chain.
That
Let's
was next.
Hey,
That was next.
Hey, let's
What
jump
y'all
to
think
that
about the
part.
Big Bag Yo NBA Youngboy beef?
What?
I don't know.
hey, I want to talk about that chain. I want to go straight to that chain.
We gonna get
One
to
of y'all
the
made a
chain.
status and there
We gonna get to the chain. But basically, NBA Youngboy and Moneybagg Yo made a mixtape.
Pull the
Moneybagg
chain
Yo.
out real quick.
Moneybagg Yo released the tape without paying Youngboy. Now Youngboy mad dissing on the internet.
Oh, wait. That's a real story?
Yeah.
You talking about this one? Let me see it.
No.
Oh, no, that's that one. He like,
Wait, what?
All right, now the chain.
all right, let's get to the chain. Hey, hold on. Wait, let's do an intermission. Mike, you walking on the street, you got the chain on. Oh, he doing the chain walk. He doing the chain walk. A nigga snatch your chain.
Nah, if I ain't got no strap, we working.
Yeah, we gotta work.
50 of them niggas, even if it's 50 of them, we still
See,
working.
that's my thing to me, my nigga.
Yeah.
If somebody grab your chain,
Now this what happened
Take
though.
off.
this is what happens though. No matter how skinny it is, this is what happens.
It's going gang.
Right,
Like,
it's gotta get you. Yeah,
What is
right.
you doing, bro?
Right.
Listen, bro, now listen. This off
This
the
what
point.
happened. NBA Youngboy was doing a show.
You know what happened?
They took the chain off his dude neck.
So what?
Now, mind you,
How did
I
we
wasn't
know
there.
that?
Listen,
How did
I'm
we
about to
know
get to
that?
I'm about to get to that. Now listen, I wasn't there, but I noticed because this nigga's on Instagram. He like, you ain't take the chain off my neck. You took the chain
Yeah,
off
he said
this
it on
bitch ass
stage.
nigga's neck.
But-
Now, me,
Until the man
you
made
not
a
gonna
video
tell the
and
world
said-
I'm a bitch.
Until the
You
man
not
made
gonna
a video and said, I wasn't gonna talk about the other chain I snatched.
Right.
And you was walking through
Right.
with a microphone. It wasn't on your boy's neck, it was on your neck. I snatched 2 of them. You had 20 on your neck.
He did have a second chain.
Yeah, he did. He did. I
Now, if you got a bum man's that you, hey bro, go roll up. Hey bro, go to the store. Bro, take these 5 bands and shut up. I'll snatch the chain off your. Bro, get the phone out my face. You can tell he didn't even really want that phone in this. Come on, bro. You telling me you lost my chain and you gonna smack my phone? Bro, shut the fuck up. I'm NBA young boy. I don't care if you my little nigga. Real shit. That's just how I rock. Bro, you got my chain lost?
Oh yeah, it's a
and
problem.
you sitting in the passenger seat, cool, bro.
Yeah.
I would have smacked him on camera.
So, hey, you think it's
lost my motherfucking
you think it's a
chain.
publicity stunt?
Real shit.
Y'all
dog.
think it's a publicity stunt?
Bro, come on, bro.
It's gotta be.
I honestly don't think. I honestly think he got that bitch
No, I
snatched.
don't know though.
I think he got that shit snatched. Snatching rapper chains been some of the most common shit.
What was that
Yeah.
And a lot of the time,
Remember
they get them
Tupac got his-
snatched, They don't be worth nothing. They think they worth money.
Hey, you remember Orlando Anderson had stole Pac's boy's chain? That's why they got in a fight at the MGM.
Hey, what's the one nigga's name that used to have a big ass transformer chain?
Iceberg.
And they said that shit was all fake.
What was his name?
Young Bird.
Young Bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird.
Young Bird got snatched up. It'd have been hella rappers that got snatched up, man.
They said that Gucci's Bart, iced out Bart Simpson got
I heard that
snatched.
was
Nah, somebody died over that bitch. Snatch failed.
Oh,
Somebody
boys,
tried to take
whatchamacallit
it.
change, whatchamacallit, I done heard whatchamacallit shit that been snatched before. That's the
Somebody
reason
tried
why-
to take WAP
That's
chain.
the original, because you know them, what was it, fuck, I can't remember what the fuck it had on the chain, but Wayne used to have a chain. It wasn't Wayne's chain.
Oh
It
man.
wasn't Wayne's chain, it was Gilly's chain.
Gilly.
Oh yeah, Gilly's the big ass.
So hey, the Gilly
Gilly
right Wayne's rhymes.
Like
Yeah,
that,
the big joint,
yeah,
right?
it was
I
like
know what you're
fours or
talking
some
about.
shit like that.
I think everybody wrote Wayne's rhymes. I think nobody wrote Wayne's rhymes at the same time.
I don't.
think-
Maybe they had
I think-
input like, oh,
I
you
think
should say this
exactly.
after
And
that.
the only reason why I
But
feel
not
like that is
write
because
his
I be
shit,
thinking to
though.
myself, like, if I got famous tomorrow, will somebody really be saying that about me because I'm not
Probably.
writing my shit down? Somebody
Probably.
really got to be helping me.
It's not
Like,
even
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
like-
Bro, you've been rapping for 20 years. You might pay for a verse from a song from somebody because you like it, but I guarantee you're going to structure it to make it. I ain't gonna,
Right.
bro, if
Good
I walk
point.
across Neo tomorrow and he like, I got a banger.
Let's
I need
get
it.
it.
Word for word.
Good. Yeah.
I'm paying
Good
for it.
point.
Word.
I don't give a fuck about no.
I just
You
look
got
at
a
it like
ghost
this.
rider. Yeah, and you're broke.
I look at it like this.
Good point. Good
What
point.
niggas be talking
When I
about,
say
bro?
this,
Good
you
point.
better realize
Bro, listen,
that
man.
Lil Wayne sit in a room with Drake, Nicki Minaj, and a bunch of the other, like, some of the greatest. You feel me? He done been in the room with Eminem. He done been in the room with Kanye. He done been in the room with Tech Nine, Andre 3000.
Damn near everybody you
Now-
just named is in the same boat as he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's
Listen
talking
to
about not writing verses.
Now listen to this. At the end of the day, when you break it down, when I'm in a room with people, I mean, I'm recording a song, I don't write music, I punch in. So I get stuck. And Nutt might be like, bro, say this. Or Cass might be
That
like,
would
bro,
mean he
say
wrote
this.
the song
You
for
feel
you,
me?
you know what
So
I'm saying?
everybody has a part in that joint.
Right.
It's just like, you know what I mean? Once niggas start to give it in
I
too much
don't
input.
care if a nigga give me a heart. Listen, I'm to that point in my career. That's where I learned. One of the dopest things I talked to Wise about one day. He was like, he said, bro, what do you think selling out means? Answer me that. What do you think it means to sell out?
Shit, I don't know. Losing yourself for something that's not.
Nigga, you sold out.
How?
That means you don't. They can't purchase no more. What else is there to it? Why do you care what anybody else thinks?
I was looking at that on a whole
Thank
level.
you.
Yeah, the in-depth part.
So when somebody say, oh bro, you did that song with so and so, you sold out, or you commercial, you only doing pop, or you don't cuss in your, or you sold out. Yeah, nigga, I sold out. What did you say? I'm making money now. Like, and you know when I first realized that, when people start saying, oh bro, we want that LBR that LBR that was arrested every other week. And now when we got the internet, or knocked out at Burnsy's upstairs, high as fuck, drunk as fuck. Now we got internet police and shit. Just like hip hop police. Now they work together. Like, I'm cool, bro.
Hey, what you think about? Let me move the camera a little over and not get his input. What y'all think about? what y'all think about selling drugs and niggas that sell drugs on Facebook?
Fuck you. Free little Freddy.
My
Fuck you.
outlook is this. Don't do it. Exactly. I mean, weed is weed, but that's all.
Hell no, it's still like, listen,
Hey,
if you gon' do it, it's a way to just be cool, bro. You don't have to.
Right, I get
You talk code.
Code on
Ain't no such
Facebook.
thing.
On the internet?
Ain't no such thing no more.
Hold on.
Ain't no such thing no more. It ain't no such thing no more. Anything you type in immediately gets sent to a database. There's no such thing no more. So it's all about what you really.
Every time you type, the computer be like,
Yo, if you got my number, holler at me. I'm back.
here's my number.
That's all you gotta say. Niggas be
Posting pictures.
This is the tree, and this is the definition of what type of tree I have.
Right.
And this is where you can find it, and this is where it came from. And yes, it came from Colorado, and it passed 15 states illegally to get here. Strong. You know how many quarters? Strong.
Fuck 12, free little Betty, and he got a good credit score, bitch.
Listen, it's certain type of love.
Oh my
I did
goodness.
not know about until I really got into some shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, bro, listen, you literally driving from Ohio to Indiana with a blunt in your car is a fine. Is a charge.
Hell yeah, every state.
That some cops will overlook. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, bro. I was about to try to smuggle back like a half a pound from Philly, nigga, to. Oh yeah, that's not live, is it?
Yeah, bro.
So about this internet
But listen, I can't incriminate myself because, like I said, I was about to.
Okay.
And then I had a conversation with my uncle on the way to the airport. Listen, on my way to the airport, he keep. Are you sure you don't have nothing? No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I done got some shit stashed away. I done got it wrapped up, stashed away. I'm cool. Sure you don't got nothing. We pull up, he talked to me, he say, listen, man. So, you know why I did my 15 years, right? I'm like, yeah, man, you was hustling or whatever. He's like, nah, but you know how I got caught, though, right? I was like, nah, what happened? He said, man, you know, I crossed state lines. And in D.C., when you cross state lines, I guess the District of Columbia is different. Like, it's like, the way they hit you be something serious. He's like, so you know when you get on that plane, that's automatically federal because you do whoop, 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 whoop. When he get to hit me shit, right? I go into the airport. I'm still ignoring him. I'm like, I'm getting this motherfucker. This gas. This like 2006. This gas, bro. This is going for at least 4 right now. Easy, nigga. It was Hayes too. Hayes was going for like 7. I'm going. So I'm like, I try to go get on the plane, right? I'm going through the little checkout. And I'm looking. And I just keep smelling myself. Look, smell myself. I say, man, fuck this shit. This shit keep going through my head. I go to the bathroom. Flush the whole shit, right? Get on the plane. My bag's still reeking. Cause we didn't stuck somebody and robbed the whole field. So this is fresh strain. Yeah. I can't get incriminated because and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, listen. So it's still 7 years. So listen. This is some shit we done had to hang, dry, all that type of shit. So my bag stink. It ain't been in my bag for almost a week. It stinks. I get on the plane.
Hey, you're the desk pop?
A zip is a ticket, but that don't.
You're the desk pop?
That don't.
They gonna be doing desk pops because they gonna be in the fucking office.
Let me
Trying to arrest me for a zip.
Let me tell you something real cool though, young guy. So every time you actually do make that transaction on the internet and it says like, I'm on my way and stuff like that, that's called a case building.
Yeah.
So if you sell more than a zip over amount of time, you are now a criminal. That's
And they could, and the
But it's
feds
a
could,
way around that.
and they
I
could
ain't
tell
gonna
you,
talk about that on camera.
and they could tell you what you were. They can
It don't
assume
matter.
what you were
You
selling.
can't delete the web, bro. They can tell you exactly where you went, how you went, and when you went.
Exactly.
Right.
But it don't even be
Everything
like that,
you
though.
Yo,
say,
If I tell a nigga like, oh, send me
you
an
can
address to
say
this number.
words.
I got a finger number, fuck
Any
it.
word that you say that it pop up in you know what I'm saying? If you ever watched
They have a
the
database.
making of Facebook and all that shit,
They have
right?
a database.
They had headphones on and they was, you know what I'm saying, before it become real big. They was doing algorithms and
Algorithms,
shit.
yeah.
Right. So, but now it's so big,
Listen.
you know every fucking word. If they got face recognition, bro, they got
Look,
word
that's it.
recognition.
That's it.
Bro,
say
you upload-
gas,
You upload a photo and it automatically tags the person in it.
Face recognition.
Let me tell you
Nah.
something. Let me tell you
I'll
something.
be
that's
on live and they be
coolest.
like, you wanna tag this person, you
Let me
wanna
tell
tag this
something
person?
Let me tell you something of the funniest shit to me ever, right? So, back in the day, it's like, oh, I know you remember this time. It's like 03-ish, 04-ish. when niggas start feeling like they was getting smart and they could use cell phones again. And I ain't talking about the church. Everybody went slapping off the church. So this is when people.
Man, whatever happened to the church?
Man.
So many niggas went
Listen,
to jail.
I'm about to say, listen.
Why though?
Listen, I'm about to explain all that. Hold on, let me finish. I'm about to explain. I swear to God, let me explain it. I'm about to explain all that. So that's when people start first using the page pluses.
Yeah.
They go get their little shit, pay their cheap shit, or sit in their deep store, get their cheap shit, put them little cheap minutes on it, and have people start hitting. People couldn't figure out why people still get smacked on the page pluses. The page pluses went to the rebels. The rebels went to the, around the same time as the rebels, it was the church. People was getting smacked off of these and not wondering why they're getting smacked. Then they go to a government assistant phone.
Oh wow.
And people still saying, bro, oh nah, bro, hit me on my Obama.
Right. From the government.
Man.
Then you gotta give them all
Especially
your
for people that's
information
in
to
the hood.
get on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Like,
this is what
ain't
made
for no
it-
rich motherfucker.
this is what
for
made
the
it-
niggas in the hood.
This is
That's
what
why
made it
they
dumb.
get
Exactly.
phones
This
out. You
what
know
make
what I'm
it. This
saying?
what make it dumb funny.
They wanted to see that.
So it was. I've been telling people this for the longest, and like I used to have old head niggas. My homie already knew used to get salty heavy, but I used to break it down to a very top. I used to have old head niggas get mad at me. They used to be like, bro, you got that smartphone, you doing all them. I said, my nigga, tell me where there's a dumb phone. Find me a dumb phone. I don't care if you just because you flip your phone open don't mean you can't get on the internet. You can still get on Facebook with that. You just gonna be doing this with the volume button. With the real shit though, bro.
I need a W. I gotta press.
Show me a dumb phone. So you telling me because your phone flips open and my phone's like that they ain't both just ping off that same tower?
Hey,
Gonna lie, I'll
hey,
smack
the case I'm fighting right now, bro, they fucking was pinging off of the towers and shit.
Dang.
And they was checking Chris's
Now,
phone.
this is where the dope part come in. You know what the world's safest phone really is?
Dang.
No phone.
No fun.
Apple, bro.
Apple.
Apple, period.
That
As long as you're not having conversations. Apple has legal documentations where they will not release any records to the police no matter what the case is. It's people's beating murder charges over Apple.
Hey, they had that dude. Hey, that bomber. Hey, that bomber. Hey, that bomber. They just had the. They just
They will
sued.
not release your files, bro. Nothing. It's a confidential client. They feel like, and the government can't do nothing about them because main Apple is not stationed here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Apple is stationed in an overseas country, bro. Their actual headquarters is overseas, bro. They're not stationed here. So that's they loophole.
Shit on their phone. They're doing it on social media. You know what I'm saying? They be on Snapchat trying to sell drugs, bro. That shit and showing motherfuckers. Like, and just because you don't get knocked, just
Why
like
you
you
laughing?
said.
Because if you look at my Snapchat story right now, it say LA Confidential 15
Well,
grand on the phone.
listen. There is not right now. There is not a anything alive that can't get you cut. Like I'll be, bro. That's why I said I'll be laughing at the smartphone shit. Cause like people is dumb to think that. But we can look up where we at right now and see different spots through time of pictures of people may have walking in and out just from street camera views, bro. Like we can watch.
Just from Google.
Watch this
That's
video
the thing.
live right now.
You already never seen the Google cameras?
Yeah.
Niggas that drive around with the Google cameras?
Yeah.
Damn near every
You get on
phone.
Google the other.
Damn near every
got me out from my house.
Damn near every phone now has where you can actually record your fucking screen now.
Every
So you can't even try to, you know what I mean? Fuck a screenshot, my nigga. You could be getting recorded in a phone call while they sitting there smiling and laughing at you. You don't even know it.
what?
They're recording the whole
See,
screen.
it was a. That's why they
The
turned
FaceTime
everything digital. You couldn't do it analog. You know what I'm saying? When you had landlines that wasn't digital and
You had to
all
actually
that.
tap the line.
Right, you had to tap the line. You couldn't ping shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do none of that shit. But now everything digital. You know what I'm saying? Tell me where you can find a motherfucking phone booth at. Right. The safest way to, if you wanted to do something, be a pager and a motherfucking the Mexican phone down
Go
here.
back to
on
Morse code, like.
Yeah, the one that you gotta get the big cord and shit out
Bro.
to use that motherfucker.
Damn.
The quarters won't
I
go.
never thought about that, man. Where is
I was just telling him this earlier, like,
I wonder why they got rid of phone booths.
Because of shit like
It's
that.
digital.
Literally, because of shit like that. And people stopped using them for real.
Right.
And it was just the germs on them, all type of shit. You got
Man, niggas was pulling up the phone booths like, hey, call this phone booth at
call this
8:30.
phone booth back and shit.
Call this number back at 8:30.
Hey, but like I was just telling him this, like, all right, y'all. So like, I can actually explain this. He wasn't getting it. He wasn't feeling. He was just looking at me like, what do you mean? To me, the life got sucked out of the world. Do y'all remember when you could go trick or treating at Halloween in a regular ass costume? You ain't no coat, no nothing. By Thanksgiving, it was snow on the ground.
Yeah.
And it was family, and it smelled like winter.
Yeah.
And then by Christmas, it was actually, and it was. Y'all
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
That was
When's the last time you? What was that? The 90s.
Shit, nigga, it snowed during football
So
season.
hold
One
on.
time I was pissed.
Is it? I'm gonna ask you two reasons.
That's it. Like to me, the feeling of
A family,
togetherness
a
and
family,
that's what's
playing in the
destroying
grass,
world, bro. It's
playing in the
everywhere,
grass,
bro. It's
cookouts, family
Right.
joining together. Okay, I'm gonna ask you
But
this.
we all robotic now.
Hey, what was it? 1 year ago, 2 years ago on Christmas, it was so warm out. Everybody was outside with a
Yeah,
shirt
regular
on.
t-shirt.
So I'm gonna ask you this. In your opinion, and let me finish, do you think it's prophecy fulfilled? As it said in the Bible, you'll not know the seasons as they change? Or do you think that is heart with the genetically controlled weather?
I believe it's hard.
But see, my thing, my agenda, which is gonna be for another story. Nah,
Bro, don't even do it.
bro,
Don't even do it. Control man. No.
bro, you don't know that? You ain't never heard of heart?
Listen.
You never heard of
That's
heart?
a real thing. That's
Listen,
why
listen.
them six
Listen,
fucking
this is why I'm about to fuck your
hurricanes
head up.
happened
This is why I'm about to fuck your head
up.
back to back.
And this is what's really gonna fuck your head up.
Yeah.
This is really gonna fuck your head up. And when the way I say it, it's gonna sound comical to you, maybe at first. But this is how I really had to understand heart as a whole. You ever seen Lost?
Yeah.
That's hard. Whatever they try to spin the show off as,
Yeah.
but remember how the show really started. Then they got funny. Why do you think they got funny? Why do you think they try to make it believe like, oh, it's hell in there, or heaven, or is it that they tried to make the show goofy to evade the fact that whatever they was talking about originally was fucking reality.
Good. I see, in my opinion,
Real talk.
just from the skulls and bones and the behemoths and the Illuminati, just my beliefs, the stuff that I've learned from studying, I believe that the angels that they speak of are aliens.
Yeah,
And I believe that
That's my honest opinion.
yeah, and I believe
We're in the
that
same boat.
they're trying to fulfill prophecy with the things they're doing, like HARP. Like I even believe
They're trying to make sure that it
it
moves.
fulfills, yeah. Just like Antarctica. Right now they're trying to melt Antarctica. That's why there's no snow on the ground right now for December, because of global warming. And so since there's global warming, Antarctica's lost thousands of inches or feet of ice already, and is already starting to expose another land. Imagine what's
That's if you
trapped down
believe the
there.
Earth's round.
Listen,
Huh?
That's if you believe the Earth's
there
round.
are. Listen. This
So
is
you
crazy.
believe the earth is flat?
I'm a flat earther, yes.
Listen.
Why?
there are-
Huh?
Why?
I've seen a couple of videos that trip me out. I don't believe it's
But how
necessarily
can you?
flat.
How can you?
The
I
Earth
don't
is-
believe it's
The Earth
necessarily
is
flat, but I don't believe that there's a hemisphere, the same type of hemisphere or geographical structure as what they.
feels flat.
Yeah, but
Longitude and latitude. If you was on a globe, at the top, those wouldn't be right because they got them all at the same.
But we
You know
got,
what I'm saying?
we
Now
got
listen.
satellites. It shows the Earth is round.
when have you seen a real picture of
When have you
Earth?
seen that?
When have you seen a real picture of
They're
Earth?
all. All right, it would be. It's like this. It's like this, bro. No, listen.
That's
This
real.
is the definition of how the pictures is. It would be like this. If I took a picture of you here, took a picture of you here, took a picture of you here, and took all the pictures and put them together. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why people are trying to deny that fact that it's round.
We ain't
Now I
never
believe
been
it's
past
actually.
the motherfucking
I don't
belt,
believe
bro.
it's round, but I believe it's round. If
A belt.
now, what I'm saying is, whatever we see as a globe is because they're showing you what our atmosphere is around the land. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I do believe it actually still spans on the axis. Because to me, that makes no absolute sense. Like, I dig what you're saying, but there's an Antarctica and there's an Arctic. There's two
It
totally
goes
separate.
all the way around us.
Well, I'm asking if I'm asking if it's flat, then what? Like, what? It just don't end, and there's gonna be a drop off. That's what I'm trying to get at.
If you even look at the United Nations map thing. That's what I'm talking about. The United Nations it even shows a flat Earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? It actually shows a flat Earth.
I know it says in the Bible, which I'm not gonna get into that, but it says we're surrounded by water, technically. And if you look at how, but listen, it said how it's talking about our atmosphere. Oh. It says it in Genesis. If you look at how NASA trains, like if you Google NASA Training Center, it's a pool of water, and they got the ship in it, and the astronauts get in the water in the pool and train.
Wouldn't the vacuum destroy a spacesuit or some shit like that?
And I'll show you where.
It was a fluke?
Yes.
It was a complete fluke. You never seen the video? Like the actual video? Oh, they fucked up one day and released shit. And then their cover story for it was, we somehow, all of the footage for Apollo 11 got erased, so we recreated it to...
But what they said, they had Apollo 13.
Check. It was a camera, just like he's holding the camera, and it's a window. They took a spear, and literally, not the glow spear, they were outer space. They just weren't all the way outer space. They were in the immediate atmosphere.
Okay.
They took it, and the way they kept moving the spear, it made the Earth seem like it was getting further and further out. What was I watching before we came over here?
Was it the rocket spinning?
Okay, look. Who wants to take us out? Suave, you want to take us out? You want to tell everybody bye? And catch us next time?
Final thoughts.
Yeah. Hey, Nutt B, you want to do final thoughts with Suave?
All right, so today we learned a few things. The Earth might be flat. You should sell drugs on Facebook. And I'm high as fuck right now. This has been Taken to the Streets at DawgLife 80s back. Catch us next time.
Right.
And this show's been brought to you by the letter E and the letter D. And smoking.
Hey, peace out, man, for real.